think I'm him. I'm not about to let a man take credit for a woman's work.
What the hell did you say?
So, that Batwoman trailer. I don't even know where to start with this. Okay, for those who don't know, the CW has a lineup of superhero shows from DC. And all of them take place in the same universe, or as they call it, the Arrowverse. The Arrowverse started in their version of Green Arrow, which is just called Arrow, with Stephen Amell playing Oliver Queen. And after the success of that show, it started getting a bunch of other superhero shows set in the same universe. They had The Flash, which was set in the same universe, but in Central City with Barry Allen. And then we got Supergirl after that success. And then Supergirl takes place in another Earth, but still the same universe, so I don't see how that's possible. Then you had Legends of Tomorrow, which is more or less DC's version of Guardians of the Galaxy, or maybe a time travel version of Suicide Squad. And then the newest one besides Batwoman would be Black Lightning, which was an unexpected addition considering their lineup of other shows that aren't superhero related. All these shows were actually good at one point, and for me personally, they all went to crap after staying on for more than 4 seasons. I mean, I was really hooked on all these shows. Every day of the week I would watch a superhero show, and it was great. I don't know what happened. Arrow got violent, Flash got boring, Legends got just wrong, Supergirl got politically correct, and then Black Lightning just started being stereotypical. What I'm saying is all these Arrowverse shows just started going downhill. Now, if you disagree, it's fine. I know a lot of people still love Legends, even though it's mostly just lots of stuff happening I didn't expect them to show on TV, but if you like the show or these other ones I'm listing, it's totally fine. No problem at all. But recently they announced they're going to do a Batwoman TV series. And she first appeared in the crossover that they have every year. And the crossover usually connects all of the existing DC CW shows together. And usually fights the greater evil. And then there's a part that takes place in each show. And they go in order and every day is another part till the entire crossover is complete. They didn't really do that much this year. It was still good, but they left out 2 shows, I guess, for time. But in place of Legends, they put in Batwoman. And then they said, okay, Batwoman's giving a TV show this fall. And I'm sitting up looking like, what? I mean, you already got how many vigilantes on this? In Arrowverse, you want another one? and the strange part is that the show wants to act like the whole reason you want to see this is because it's a woman that's in the lead role. Well, you got Supergirl, and you watched it anyway wasn't because it was Supergirl. So for the status in this one, it's in a different timeline. Is where Batman has abandoned Gotham, and then his cousin Kate Kane takes his place as Batwoman and protects the city for him. I don't know if they're going to delve into a mystery of what happened to him and why he disappeared. Are they going to do that on the side? Or are they just going to leave that alone and never bring it up to the 2nd season? I'm kind of surprised they're going here because I don't really know that much about Batwoman besides that she's a LGBT character. The only time I've really seen her, I did see, the closest thing I saw, well actually the most I saw of her was there was an animated movie called Batman Bad Blood. And it showed how she became Batwoman. She was inspired by Batman. And it actually really worked out. I like how they set it up. And it was a really good animated movie. If you haven't seen that, it's on Netflix. It's pretty good. But in here, she's incredibly... From the trailer, she looks incredibly narcissistic. In the trailer, she just wants to show that she's better than Batman.
I need you to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits a woman.
You serious?
I mean, that could be just the way they put it, and it's not really true because trailers have a tendency of not sticking to what it's actually about. But this trailer just makes it sound like she's a woman and she can do this job better than Batman, even though she has no experience, doesn't know how to be a vigilante, just straight out of the military. And all of a sudden, Batman disappears and says, hey, I'm just gonna go and find the Batcave. I'm gonna go and sneak around and mess with all his stuff. I'm gonna take this suit. I'm gonna be Batwoman, and I'm gonna protect Gotham for him. Now, it'd be different if she knew Gotham was in danger because he wasn't there and didn't want that city that he keeps trying to protect fall into the wrong hands. I would have been fine with that. But with the whole show, it just seems like an ego trip for the character. Now, she may not be like this in the comics or in the animated versions, but in here, it's coming off a little much. It's so in your face. I couldn't help but laugh. They even go as far as to have a similar trope or reel in like Captain Marvel, where they have she's a hero, and then, it says her and hero in the same thing. And they literally ripped off the same exact trailer. So I guess Batwoman is the answer to Captain Marvel. Somehow. I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh because you guys gotta see the trailer. I don't really have it here for copyright, I just kind of little snippets, but it's so bad that I can't believe we're really going here. All the other 6 shows aren't really doing that well. You want to add in another one, and you're already gonna take out Supernatural and some other shows, and you want to throw this in, and you already got a negative reaction from fans. I mean, you go to the channel with the trailer, and it's got way more dislikes than Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters reboot. Oh, that's not even the worst of it. And they keep saying, because they even have in the trailer where the song plays when she comes in, it plays. It just says, I'm a woman! Like, you're telling me that's what I'm supposed to watch because it's Batwoman? Oh, sorry, CW, I want to see Batman. Are you even going to show him in here? Because you kind of screwed us over with Gotham. I mean, and they have the nerve to put in. And they say it's safe for the producers of Riverdale, but they put in all the other shows like, that's supposed to make me watch it. If this were the earlier seasons, maybe that would work, but considering all your shows have gotten just incredibly politically forcible and trying to be progressive with everything and trying to please everybody or being overly violent, that's not really putting me in high hopes for it. But it could be surprising and actually be good. I'll at least try the first episode. I give all these shows a chance if it's something I want to see, especially superhero shows. If it's a superhero show, whether it's anime, live action, drama, action comedy, animated, I will watch it. Even if I don't like it, at least give it a chance. But from here, this trailer doesn't look interesting. It looks like it's so desperate to be like, hey, we are being different. Watch this show where we have a female protagonist, even though we already got Supergirl and we got Legends. We probably got a bunch of other shows on our way to the DC, but we still got a female protagonist. Like, that's something completely new to their channel. And not only that, they got a few other characters appearing here, besides Batwoman. I think they said Sophie Moore. I don't know who that is. Luke Fox is going to be in here, which means Batwing's finally going to be part of the DC universe, which, once again, hasn't been seen. I haven't really seen him since Batman Bad Blood. Like I said, gotta watch that movie, because both characters were portrayed in a much better light in an hour and a half than in the span of a 2-minute trailer. Because I'm not really getting a positive influence on either of these characters. Batwoman seems a little bit narcissistic in terms of the viewpoint of the trailer. It could be completely different. And Luke Fox is kind of geeky, which I kind of confused him for another character from the Arrowverse, but it turned out to be different. So maybe they're trying to do a different version of him, where instead of him being a little tougher, he's a little geeky, since they changed the timeline. And then they have Batwoman's parents, I guess her father and her stepmother, and there's a bad girl I should say, named Alice. I guess, I don't know her at all, so I can't really judge that either. But oh my gosh, guys, this trailer is funny as heck. You should see it. You should see the trailer and see what I'm talking about. It is like an absolute it's an absolute mess. I actually can't wait to see this. One, to see if it actually is better than when it advertised to be, and to see if it's actually worth watching. But honestly, I just stick with Batman Bad Blood, or heck, a Batwoman animated series, because whoever wrote that had a much better idea of portraying her than this. And I mean, no disrespect to Ruby Rose, because she's an excellent actress, and none of the people in here that play these other characters, no offense to them whatsoever. It's great that they are having a big role in the DC universe, but honestly, I don't see this lasting more than a week. Heck, they canceled Swamp Thing after one episode. It didn't even air yet. Okay. And, oh, one more thing. I did mention that the character is an out lesbian. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I just don't think that's the whole trailer. That shouldn't be the whole trailer. Just like with other shows that think that if we focus on this long enough, or like even fandoms think, focus on this. This is all that matters. Okay, great. She's a lesbian, but can you tell me what the show's gonna be about as well? If that's part of her character, okay. But if they have Bex Taylor Kloss on there, who's the voice of Pidge on Voltron Legendary Defender, and hers wasn't even as obvious as they're making Batwoman's to be. Just saying, you did it right before, so I don't know why you kind of changed the way you did it with this one. So yeah, this doesn't look all that great, but like I said, give it a chance. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments, whether you've seen the trailer or not. If not, go ahead and take a look and then come back to me if you still have your sanity intact with all of the comments that it leaves. So, that's it for now. Later.